Welcome we're in the second week now of child psychology, online child psychology. Second week of 16. It's been a great class so far. Really have enjoyed your answers, your analyses, your first observations. Those are always fun to do, aren't they? Observations. I just think it's so important that whatever you learn, you want to connect with the real world, connect with the way people really are. Every week, I'll tend to go back over the week before. I'll just kind of tell you what I got from the first week, and also to connect with, just call out a couple of people and say, "Well done." And I want you to understand, I try to call out everybody eventually, but just do a few each week. Excuse me. And I want you to understand that, so that if your name gets called, great, and if it doesn't, your name's coming up. So we had our first analysis. You looked at the experiment with the giving the kids stuff and seeing what they'll do and whether they'll share, and that's always interesting to see how that comes out. But I just wanted to call out a few people. Well done. Well done, especially your analysis of the variables and see what really contributes. And that's really what psychology research is about. It's easy usually to find a connection between two variables, but then if you really think about it, how that works, you can always bring in a whole bunch of other stuff. So as we're trying to understand children, that's what this class is about. We want to understand what are the variables that may affect their lives, their behavior, their choices, and all. Melissa, good job. You mentioned quite a few variables that might be important, and you mentioned especially children's age and upbringing. I think that we have an interesting contrast, because, like Raina mentioned, real good mention there of how children. It's important to understand how children understand social interactions and the importance of sharing, that kind of thing. Jamelia took sort of a different approach to that, to look at the individual child in terms of what I'll call resilience, and that's a word that we'll get back with in this class. How do children develop things like patience or resilience, and how to solve problems in their lives and all? And obviously they would be at different places as far as being able to do that. Emily, you had a really good mention of what I would call the sort of the inherent goodness, kindness, innocence of children. Not everybody believes, and a lot of people believe that we're a blank slate and we learn all that kind of stuff. Some people believe that we are naturally evil and we sort of have to learn how to be good, and or be punished to be good, or whatever. And some people do believe that children are naturally innocent and caring, sort of the Jean-Jacques Rousseau philosophy. This is the idea that I guess we learn how to be selfish or whatever. Anyway, keep up the good work. This next week, we're really starting to look at the specifics of child development, as far as where babies come from and how they develop in the first place. So have a great week, and take it easy.